Today's video topic is, does dyeing your hair damage it? Hair coloring is crazily in trend nowadays, but it is often perceived that hair coloring damages your hair and they do not stay what they call virgin anymore. Even the hair is exploited with this term now. To know if this is fact or myth, you need to get some information about hair that will help you understand the concept better. Hair structure. Hair comprises of an inner cortex, which contains the majority of the hair mass and keratin proteins. An external layer of hair called the cuticle encases and safeguards the cortex. Hair lipids have a significant impact on hair health and add to around 2 to 6% of the hair weight. Hair lipids influence the shine and feel of the hair, as well as hair strength. What is a hair dye and how does it work? Hair dye is a topical substance that changes the shade of hair either temporarily for a short period, semi-permanently, or permanently. Most long-lasting hair colors utilize a blend of synthetic substances like hydrogen peroxide, ammonia, and p-phenylenediamide (PPD) to color the hair. Ammonia's job is to open up protein layers in the hair, which permits the color to cover the hair shaft. Hydrogen peroxide strips hair of its natural tone of color, and PPD then bonds into the hair to give it color. The nature of hair is changed in the process of hair dyeing. The side effects of the hair dye can be the following: reduction in hair thickness, loss of hair strength, fragile and reduced ability to handle the heat and styling. Hair follicles become rough. Does the type of dye matter? Different type of dye has different types and duration of effects on hair. They are broadly classified into 3 types. 1. Temporary dye. This type of dye only has a very brief lifespan and only lasts for 1 wash. The chemicals in it only reach the outer layer of the hair. 2. Semi-permanent dye. This dye has intermediate effects between temporary and permanent. It doesn't wash away the first time of hair wash, but doesn't last permanently. The chemicals in it dye the hair after removing the natural shade of hair and last for 5 to 12 shampoo washes. 3. Permanent dye. Now these are the OGs. The chemicals in permanent dye invade deep in hair cortex, strip off the natural hair color by bleaching it, and trap the color within the shaft of hair. This dye has the potential to damage the hair deeply. Does the shade of dye matter? With regards to easing up your hair, the more you need to fade it, the more noteworthy the harm. Both light and dark hair colors use hydrogen peroxide that oxidizes your regular hair tone, expanding the gamble of hair harm. The contrast between normal hair tone and the variety individuals need to color their hair may likewise have an impact in hair harm. The greater the distinction between normal tone and color tone, the more harm might happen. Hair strands are most harmed by delayed blanching, particularly the sort expected to change exceptionally dim hair to lighter hair. For this reason, numerous hair shading experts don't suggest altogether easing up the hair at one time. Going from lighter to more obscure isn't really less harming on the grounds that you are as yet changing the hair's construction. It's critical to deal with hair that has been colored more obscure also. Lighter the shade, more the use of bleach, which is another name for hair damage. Hydrogen peroxide is used for both the dark and light coloring of your hair that oxidizes the natural hair color tone and does great damage to hair.
Thank you for watching our video. Please do not forget to like and share the video. Also, please subscribe to the channel to stay updated on our latest videos.